And we are back with more Dark Souls 3. Last time we left off, we went through that weird, I think it's called the Forest of Sacrifice, with all the flying monkeys. Again, definitely didn't see those as an enemy type coming, but you know, whatever. We did get ourselves a cool cleaver from there. It was a pretty short forest, so I don't know if it was actually the forest. We might still be, like, midway through it. We did hit we hit a checkpoint, so we're making progress going through it. Also trying to remember now if we left off with any souls left. I don't think so. We tend to wrap up most of our stuff normally. Although, we've been playing long enough that we know that the shrine definitely changes from time to time, from just, like, logging in, because Sad Man is once again gone. As is the Priestess of the Moon that was here. She's gone. Our good old default level up maiden. She's just chilling. Merchant is chilling. Wonder if the Thief Man's back. Nope, okay, so Thief Man is gone. Our blacksmith guy is still chilling. Because she's a merchant, I can't imagine our miracle girl going anywhere. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm really curious what causes them to move about. Like, is it just random chance? Are they on a schedule? Like, does it depend on, like, what time of day I'm playing the game? That'd be kind of interesting. I almost want to say, like, you know, slightly, Animal Crossing-esque, but it's like, you know, other games besides Animal Crossing do that stuff, and, odd comparison, to say the least. But okay, I'm not seeing anything else too much out of the ordinary. PvP Man is also gone. So, alright. Trying to remember, what weapons did we leave off with? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I think Cleaver ended up swapping out the club. Yeah, because Cleaver is 7 weight, so it's kind of one or the other. We got our staff, we got our torch. I even think spell-wise we're just using, yeah, standard soul arrow. Okay. Let's go ahead and get back to it. Further down... Okay, so yeah, we went through the Road of Sacrifices. We're at the halfway fortress. Which there seemed to be the implication that I thought that the first Lord of Cinders we would fight would be the dude of the depths. But last time we saw Sad Man, he was kind of like indicating how to confront one of the Lords of Cinders was like a legion of dudes that were fighting the Abyss. And it sounded like that they might be actually our first major obstacle. Although we haven't really fought a lot of, like, regular bosses in the game yet. I mean, we fought... Like, the tree was optional. Trying to think, like, what else there was. Tree was optional. We fought, basically, the one big guy. Okay. Hello. Alright. Oh. Alright. Okay, these guys have a better keep-away game than I thought they did. Okay, I messed that up. Alright, drink. Interesting that it feels like they have regular clothes. Like, almost modern-day clothes. That looks like he has a workout uniform on. At least this guy has, like, a normal, like, robe dress thing going. Obviously, the 4 dudes down there, but I'm more concerned by this scraping and growling that we're hearing. Oh. Ah, okay, it's a dog. Can we actually hit the dog, I wonder? Woof. Let's call it a woof. It's not as bad when I say dogs. I'm not attacking dogs. I'm attacking horrible, bloodthirsty beasts. actually got me. I thought I was good. Okay. I figure once he's running, like, more... Oh, come on. More at me, we have a... Nope. Yet again, the target lock in this games, or these games, remains, like, my bane. Okay. And I think that's what we're gonna have to do for, like, this slight... I don't want to call them a horde. It's too few to be a horde, but... Ouch. Thought I had some distance on them. Quite frankly, we are consuming way too many flasks for how little progress we're actually making. But, new area. That's kind of par for course. Alright, let's try conserve some arrows. In hindsight, we might actually be below our possible arrow savings. Ah, okay, there. Ooh, yeah, there is quite a few. Well, I guess let's check out the item over here. I do kind of like this. This is a swamp area, but it's like... normal. It's a normal swamp. It's not like made of poison and blood and all that stuff. Just water and leaves that are all decaying. Oh, mud crabs. Flashbacks to oblivion. I see you, mushroom. Oh no! It's these guys from, Dark Souls 2. Whoa! That guy is not from Dark Souls 2. Oh, an ember. Not bad. Oh, that's a giant mud crab. Oh, he's coming this way. I wonder. Big enemies. Sometimes all the easier to exploit their inability to get into places. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Come at me, bro. I like how he has like a literal, actual, like, a face. That little crab. Alright, good, good. Here it comes. Oh. Okay, I don't... The question is that him teleporting back, or is he, like, waiting in ambush now? Oh, yeah. They just really get the... Oh, there! No, they are. Okay. So, okay, there are more obstacles than enemies, then, I guess. Learning the ways of the swamp folk. Guess we might as well cut these things down. Yeah. Same as in Dark Souls 2 when they do their little poof. Interesting little bit of like diverse ecosystem going on here. I wonder if these guys are more susceptible to piercing damage or not. Let's see. Kind of. Still might be better just to old-fashioned. The question is... Ooh, hello. I do wonder if that particular crab is the one that we fought before or not. Nope. Full health. And if we can get inside that little structure, we should be safe. Now the question though is that, is this... Okay, it does not open from this side. Is this the fort that was mentioned previously? Like the fort of the Pharaoh Watchers or whatever? Okay, we're taking a drink because this guy looks like he means business. Okay, I wasn't able to do the dynamic parry. And same thing again. Okay, run. Okay. Okay, good. And sometimes the old-fashioned methods are the best. Down to 2 flask charges left. If I could find a fire in this place, that'd be good. I want to say it's like we're not too far away from the other previous bonfire, but this does feel like a new area. Sellsword, helm, armor, gauntlets, and trousers. Let's see what the descriptions are on those things. They all look pretty lightweight, which is nice. Yeah, it's like only slightly heavier than the thief stuff. Or no, never mind. Still roughly close. Metal helm, interwoven with coarse cloth, able to endure the hardships of battle and prolonged travel. It is light considering the build, striking a fine balance between absorption and substance. Sword armor, metal armor, interwoven with coarse cloth. Okay, so seems they're all... Oh, here we go. Oh no, still relatively the same, but frequent shield user lightens the load by wearing a gauntlet on only one arm. The cloth trousers and leather boots are of no real note, but are durable and allow for easy movement. Okay, so all like travel clothes. Which, heavier than our current pants. I think definitely heavier than our 2.4 versus 1.4. Potentially an option. We have 4.8 versus 10.6, yeah. Yeah, very few substantial things actually are as light as their current armor. So we'll have to keep up with the brigand stuff. Okay. I'm not as naive enough to believe there's only one single knight guarding the entrance. Ooh, sellsword twin blades. I'd love me the sound of twin blades. Ooh, and I can actually use these too. They are 5.5 though. Paired scimitars used by certain sellswords. The scimitar's sharp blades make for effective slashing attacks, but fare poorly against metal armor and tough scaled covered hides. With a scimitar in each hand, the wielder can vary their onslaught with unique left-hand attacks when in the proper stance. Skill, Spin Slash. Slice into foes with a large spinning motion, and continue spinning to transition into a stronger attack. Not bad. Yep, we got basically the dex, we got the strength. I guess a big question is, like, how heavy are they? 5.5. So our current weight ratio is 68.2. This might work. Oh no, I guess we do go past like 75. Because if I had to take a guess, probably we get slow rolling at 75%. Let's try. Yeah. Boo. However, could try basically swapping on to. We're still not quite light enough. The master gloves get us a 74, so let's test the hypothesis. No, we're still flopping. Okay. So maybe it's in increments of 10 then. So okay, let's go ahead, put the brigand gauntlets back on. And swap out this for the gloves again. There we go. I guess technically as well. Could use the cleaver to try and get back some health here. Only bust out the katana for the actual, like, real tough dudes. They're on coal. Huh. I honestly expected, like, something to drop in and attack me for grabbing that. Where are you, fair and coal? Probably a key item? Yep. Enable heavy, sharp, and poison infusion. Not bad. A bit surprised there's no lore to it, but, interesting nonetheless. Can I bash this open? No. Okay, by grabbing that, did we spawn anything on the way back? What an odd little enclosed area. I mean, and there are those giant, like, chimney things I pointed out earlier from a distance. I do wonder what's the deal with those. Ooh, giant crab. So in general, it seems the giant crabs are to be avoided. I do wonder what the proper way to proceed through the swamp will be. Let's try and... Okay, those were not clean cuts. Let's try this again. I wonder exactly how I... Here, let's see real quick. Oh wait, no. Well, actually... Let's... sharpen... Oh, here we go. Alright, let's get this guy. There we are. There's some health back. That's what I was hoping to see. Okay, try to... There we are. Pull them individually. Then another. Basically back at Cap. We can go back to the Uchi Katana. debating between shooting to pull, but I think we can just walk forward. As long as we're a bit careful. We'll just have to be a bit more cognizant of any rushing out of sound effects we hear. Okay, another Titanite shard. Nice. Okay, maybe that got us attention and we can properly fight over here. Okay, gonna try something here. There we go. Okay, try and engage this guy. Down to a single flask charge. Here we go. Okay, maybe back to the butcher knife. Whoop, there we go. We might be able to... Ooh, here we go. Ah, Twin Dragon Grey Shield. Let's look at that real quick, assuming that we're safe. The lightest of all Grey Shields, made from wood and decorated with a two-headed dragon. Grey Shields are the largest type of shield and offer high stability and damage absorption, making it easy to deflect enemy attacks. Skill, Shield Bash. Without lowering your guard, strike the enemy with the shield to knock them back or stagger them. Works well equipped in either hand. 7 weight though. Not exactly our playstyle, but I approve of it being an option. Okay, so far so good. Might want to get some mana back. Though I won't sharpen for these enemies. Since I'm noticing no health gain back. Alright, maybe... Oh, another Titanite shard. Nice. Alright. Now we sharpen. Go. Okay, good. Whoopsie. Cool. Nice and smooth. Where does this connect over to? I think... Yeah, okay, so that's the hill we saw before. I'm also keeping a bit of an eye on how many souls that we have, because we do have quite a few. I do wonder what exactly is up with this place. It's a very strange place. Good. Sneak up on them. More Titanite shard. Love to see it. Especially since our Uchikatana is now fully leveled. Okay. I get the idea that it would be a bad idea to just fall down there. But it's another fort-like structure, so... okay. There's an entryway. Ooh, and these guys are all brand new. Let's try to pull one and see how strong they are. Oh. The answer is not that strong. We do at some point really need to restock our arrows. I almost had a headshot, but I flickered the wrong way at the last minute. I suspect this one's probably tougher. Yeah. Oh, a Theron dart. Good. I think this one's a non-caster. With that. There we go. Alright, pull the other non-caster up here. Okay, he did lose us when he fell. Aha! I know how it is to be a caster once you get up close. Ooh, heretic staff, nice. Yeah, once you get up close, they don't have a chance. Or, generally speaking, unless they're very advanced. Heretic staff. Ooh, 16 int required. Catalyst used by generations of heretic sorcerers. Sorcery is a logical academic discipline, and the power of sorceries depends heavily on the caster's intelligence. Skill, steady chant. Boosts the strength of sorceries for a very short period. Yeah, that's it. Works well equipped in either hand. Okay. So very much just the next step up from regular sorcerer staff. Don't have a lot of arrows left, and we're down still to the one flask. So I guess we can try and carve some health back, maybe. Okay, big guy down there. Two big guys. So the way to get down there isn't through up here. Kinda curious. Alright, that works surprisingly well. Okay, back inside we go. I saw the caster at the far end. Trap. Might be a trap, but I want it. Ah, crystal gem. Okay. What a strange fortification this place is. Our Uchikatana is starting to slowly get beat up. Two spellcasters, okay. I guess we can take the long road around here. See what was in this room a bit more. Oh, wrong one. Just having the block out, just in case. Uh-huh, okay. I got a actual strategic setup, I see. Oh. Go. Make him fail his duty at being a guard. Okay. What? What was that? Oh, we got a flask recharge. Nice. Okay, no, wrong button. Okay. Warrior slumber ahead. I assume that means in the building, not like exiting the building. So, okay, no, that's the drop down. We dare not take that unless we know what we're doing, which we do not. Now, this is interesting. Okay, this should be somewhat safe. Somewhat. Ah, ring of sacrifice, not bad. Which, given how cautious we're being, let's go ahead and equip it for right now. Because we are starting to get quite a few souls, and I'd rather not lose those if we do happen to die suddenly. So now we can be a bit more bold. Which I did equip it, right? Yes, alright, good. And get the block button ready, just in case. Time to go. Okay, who's next? Guess we can stand to start getting some health back. good. You too. Come on out. Hurry. Yeah, I wonder if we have to sharpen it to get the lifesteal on it. Well, we should drink, I guess, and back to the Ichikatana. Honestly, if the lifesteal's only on its special mode, it might be worth just swapping off of the cleaver. Okay, we can try these. Let's see. Yeah. Nice. But we're still trying to treat this as seriously as we can, so best foot forward. Nope. Oh, alright. Bit surprised more things did not drop down from above. Honestly, this entire area feels like suspiciously too easy. I feel like the initial undead settlement was actually a bit more difficult with the tiny dudes that would like drop down on you. Okay, hopefully it's not gonna be a boulder rolling down on me. Okay. I can't tell if that feels like a boss arena or not. Well, that answers that question. Ouch. Drink. Oh, there we go. No health. Okay, there he is. Okay, let's just try it out. I wonder. Alright, no. Okay, then, we know where a boss is. Ring and Sacrifice thankfully guarantees that we make progress. Honestly, the boss isn't too bad. Had we had more health, that would have been extremely doable. There we go. No souls lost. Let's go ahead and put our other ring back on. Although... I do wonder if this gives like maybe a tiny percent of better stuff. So I guess we can try Flynn's ring. Why not? Alright, first off, back to the shrine. I do feel basically this guy probably gives good sorcery, but we're splitting our attention a bit much so far. So it's probably going to taper off around like 20 strength, 20 dex. Then we can kind of, like, we need to put more stuff into the basics.
Welcome home, Ashen. Speak.
Alright,
Very
level up.
well. Then touch take note.
Okay. At long last, 20 strength. Whew. And that is it for right now.
Ashen one. So
Okay,
I'm Ashen.
repeat dialogue.
Farewell, maid of...
As for you...
How?
Oh wait, no. Not you.
Ashen what, Mom?
I forgot, it's the embers or whatever we got for this guy.
Well met. 'Tis good to see ye in good health. What needs smithing this day?
Alright, give coal. Give Farron coal.
Oh my. This coal is from the Undead Legion, used to forge the weapons of Farron's Abyss Watchers. A fine prize. I'm honored to be endued with it. Now I'll be equipped to infuse special gems. Praise the gods, eh? Time to put this brawn to use.
Cool. Let's see. Leave him for now.
Hey, be careful, I don't want...
Yeah, I'm noticing also our arrows were not replenished, so we are just really low on them. And we want to change out... Let's change out basically the Twin Blades for now, just because we have now unlocked the ability to use Ford's Great Hammer. Ugh. Okay. And then... Okay. What was the skill on this thing again? Perseverance, okay. Anchor weapon and earth temporarily increase poise. Okay. So essentially a block. Now the big thing is... Okay, this is 17. So we might need to basically be a bit lighter in our armor. Maybe Master's Attire? Ugh. They're still too heavy. Man, I'm trying to think where... Like, Uchikatana I know is 5.5, but we're not getting rid of that, obviously. Not the longbow. We could get rid of the sorceress staff. We don't reuse... We're actually not using sorceries all that often, quite honestly. Sure, every bit of savings we can get. Okay, what about... Master Gloves? Not there yet. We don't really use the torch either. Well, the torch every now and then we do actually take out. Okay, good. These don't have weight. I was wondering if they had weight. I guess we could remove the Castus for now. Okay, can we get lighter? We can go loincloth. Almost there. Sacrificing all the stuff here. Okay, this is 2.1 down to 1.4. Okay. It's something. Alright. Oh boy, we need to put more stuff into, whatever they call it, the, endurance, or what have you. But okay, so let's go ahead.
Just good, wasn't he?
Reinforce, No, not reinforce. Infuse. Let's go ahead and infuse the Uchikatana to be raw. Because raw seems to be... yeah, good sort of scaling in exchange for just better damage, if I'm reading this correctly. We do lose out on some guard absorption, but we don't really use it too often for actual guarding. Yeah, let's do that. Fuse Uchikatana plus 3 to be raw Uchikatana plus 3? Yes. Right, let's make sure I'm choosing the right one. Yeah. Cool.
Pretty be careful, I don't want
Alright, and then...
I'll have
purchase. We need arrows.
Ashen One.
Alright, good. Now we're ready to go back into the swamp, even though we're one bad combo away from dying to that boss we found. Alright, back to the halfway fortress. Oh yeah, I had debated on upgrading the Vort's Great Hammer, but holding off on that for now in case I just don't like it. Hopefully it makes up with that with just being good in general. Which I guess we might as well give it a test drive right now. Okay. If I recall correctly, down. Hello. Come on, run at me. Or that. We have the oddest look going on here. I guess we can kind of ignore most of the dudes. Okay. One hit, one kill. Probably have to charge that longer. Okay, if I recall correctly, this way. Yeah, I knew he was sneaking up on me. Alright. One flask used. Three. This is working shockingly well. Okay, okay. Yep, saw that coming. Good. Back at the boss. I know what to expect. Actually block with this thing. Okay. There he is. And block. Oh, no. Whew. Alright. I assume it's the one with the purple. As I was about to deliver the finishing blow. Okay, this is fine, this is fine. Turns out this mace is actually pretty good. Do wish it was a tad bit faster, but again, I get it. So I do wonder basically if it's just a matter of it being a boss weapon, or if like I'm getting actual value out of the frostbite status. It's still interesting that these like regular guys take 2 hits. That worked. Where the other guys only take a single hit. Alright, down here. Then through these. It's also not a bad way to get some, like, just extra chunky souls. Try a full charge this time. Good. Oh, we don't get his attention. Oh, the other one. Not necessarily the old-fashioned way. Ugh. Yeah, I shouldn't have dodged backwards. Alright. Relatively home clear for clearing out the dudes now. Used more of a flask than I would prefer, but whatever. Fire a bomb. And let's not leave things a chance. Ooh, nice. Replenish this last charge. Took a bit of damage though, but it's fine. Gotta come over quickly. Top off. Round 2 or 3. Round 2 of a more of a fair fight rather than us just stumbling across him from last time. Go. All right, now we're gonna get the doppelgangers. There is 3 doppelgangers. I don't like the delayed fire. Top off. Yep. Okay, just need one more good hit on him. There we go. Soul with crystal sage. Ooh, and a bonfire. Nice. Ember restored. Bonfire lit. 5,000. Ooh, 13,000. No, we're probably not close to buying the 20,000 thing. But let's see what that soul looks like. We keep souls in our inventory. I guess regular items, okay. Soul of Crystal Sage, one of the twisted souls steeped in strength. Used to acquire many souls or transposed to extract its true strength. The twin crystal sages once served as spiritual guides to the scholars of the Grand Archives, and one went on to ally with the Undead Legion. Okay, so somewhere out there there's another one. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and restore our stuff. We should travel back. I'm tempted to press forward, but again, moral of these games, cash in while you can. You might be able to get like 2 level ups here. I do admit to debating between like weight capacity or health and stamina.
Welcome home, speak. Very well, then take no.
I know we technically need more dexterity to use the other boss weapon we got, but it should be fine. Hopefully. Alright, endurance. Wait, no. Vitality. There we go. That's the one that's equip load. I'm trying to think what I want to get this up to. I guess we can aim to get Vigor, Endurance, and Vitality all to 16. Maybe that should be the next goal. Maybe we abandon most of our sorceries for right now. We'll go with more of a weapon-based loadout on things here. Yeah. Did the right thing, right? Yeah, okay.
Farewell, I made a flip.
Alright, what's our carrying capacity right now? Okay, 69.9. We probably need a bit more. Probably, well, once we get to 16, we'll see what good stuff we can actually equip. And then, you good friend.
Aha, thou returned, and a fine day it is. So, happened upon any twisted souls?
Yes, that's a Crystal Hail. Cascade of small crystals, soul masses from the sky. Not bad in theory, but I do remember this spell from, I think it was Dark Souls 1 when I was using it, and it wasn't that good. Crystal Sage's Rapier. Another 18 dex weapon. What's it do, though? Thrusting sword with tiny crystals scattered across its blade, used by the Crystal Sages for self-defense. The crystals boost the magic damage inflicted by the sword and the item discovery of its wielder. Ooh. Fruits of the lifetime of research conducted by the Sages. Skill, stance. From stance, use normal attack or backstep. Okay, so your basic rapier stance stuff. Still weird that they show me the demon stuff, even though I don't have a demon soul, so can't actually buy it. But okay. Also interesting that the rapier is 0, but the spell is 1500. But we'll hold off on cashing anything there.
Treat the firekeeper not with discourtesy. She is much like thee.
One thing I kind of wonder about is if I hold on to this soul and then find the other twin that, like, was mentioned in that, like, maybe you can use both their souls to, like, get an even better item.
Gaining admission to the League.
Okay.
Even by...
Same as before. Just don't know why he vanished last time. Alright. Back over this way.
Tis good, tis wasn't he?
I do debate about... because I should be able to... There it is. Yeah, I should be able basically... So I could use a Titanite skill to upgrade this. Is it worth it, though? Like, what if we come across an even better slam-down weapon? That's tricky to think about. And we can't infuse the boss weapons if I recall correctly. Yeah, okay. Nothing needs repairing. No. Okay. We didn't pick up a new... No, wait. Yeah, okay.
Pretty big, I don't.
I kind of want to upgrade this, but... Oh! Thiefman's back!
Oh, hello. You've come at a good time. It took some prowling, but I finally made a score. Go on, have a gander.
Now, what did he... grab? I guess assassin stuff is new. Not too bad. I mean, this is some of the lightest stuff we've seen him have. Okay, Pontiff Curve Sword. Like, definitely a new variety of weapons, too. Divine Blessing. I'm tempted by the assassin stuff. I wonder if he goes back and, like, maybe he finds items I didn't find? Question mark? If so, though, I'm a bit sad that I didn't come across these. guess. Let's buy the armor.
Goodbye. Oh, this place is a...
Okay. And then, like, maybe work to, like, eventually be able to actually equip it. Because I assume if I put it on right now... Yeah, I can all but guarantee... Yeah, flop. But we'll work to being able to use it. Where is... Oh yeah, here we are, master. Okay, and then I guess the remaining 500 we can just invest in. Actually, hold on.
Ashen one.
How much? I noticed that he had new arrows on him.
Oh, hello. And in one piece.
Okay, purchase. Yeah, large arrow. Fire arrow, maybe, but fire arrows we can't buy too many of. Large arrow, like, the big thing is that for every 5 regular arrows... Well, maybe we should. How many can we buy? It's not that many. 12, yeah. Versus 61. But the issue is we can only carry 99 at a time, so... I shouldn't get too held up on that, so yeah, maybe we should... start investing in large arrows, and once we have like 200 or so, then we can start like switching over to them.
Goodbye. Oh, this place.
Alright. Let's see. Let's go back to wherever it was that we actually teleported away from. I should then catch the name of the place. Oh yes, Moon Maiden back? Seemingly not. Alright, travel. Okay, so that's called the Crystal Sage. Now the question is, was he guarding an area, like a new entrance to a new area, or... I wonder if the forest might be, or not the forest, the swamp, this general area. I wonder if that's kind of like the in-between point. So now things are a bit more open, less linear. So maybe we could go to the deep, or we could go to the Undead Legion's stronghold, or, you know, other places. Maybe the Crystal Sage was guarding the crystal path that leads to the crystal lands of crystal. Oh, or maybe not. Maybe it's a dead end. I thought that was going to be a path to get somewhere, but there was a door over here. So there's something around here. Now where does this go? Okay, here's someone heavily armored. Oh, it's just one of these guys. Yeah, this guy's gonna be our opponent, it seems. Ah, rubbish. Yep. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Can I get the drop on her? Ouch. Didn't expect her to book bash me. Okay. We would have gotten a flash charge there, but a bit of a waste. Ooh, Herald armor. Let's see. steel helm said to be worn by heralds of the Way of White, who deliver commandments of duty. Protection made of steel has excellent physical absorption, but is found lacking against blunt strikes and lightning damage. Okay, so it seems to be all just, you know, Way of the White, same things, okay. Oh, this one has a bit of new, though. No, that's the Lothric Knight. Wait. Yeah, these are Herald. Where's Herald gloves? Oh. Maybe... Well, here's Herald trousers. Quilted trousers said to be worn by the Heralds. The white... Okay. The insulated material is effective against strike damage, nicely complementing steel protective wear. Yeah, but I actually don't see which gloves they have. I don't want to say the Lothric Knights, but I think we have other Lothric... Yeah, the Lothric Knight regular stuff. Okay. Also, in hindsight, that Lothric stuff was looking a bit new for what it said. Armor of a celebrated Lothric Knight, the Code of Distinction is all but fallen apart. The Knight has served as one of the 3 pillars since ancient times, and shares place alongside the Wyverns as a symbol of Lothric. Only those possessing a Knight's resolve are fit to wear this garment. Okay. I do wonder, I mean, I assume so, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, I wonder how... Oh, there's actually a path over here. How much weight capacity I need, like... Because, I mean, I'm still going to be a dodge gameplay style, I just don't want it to be like one hit and I die from a boss, so I wonder, like, what level of armor I should end up on. Because it'd be cool to have, like, a armored knight type vibe. Ooh. Okay, bonfire lit. Where is this going? I'm probably gonna regret this, but hey, okay, yep. Okay, stamina back. There we go. I was hoping it wouldn't come to that, but he did come at me first. I figured just in case he was like, oh, Paladin's Ashes. In case I could, like, talk to him. I remember Ashes being important. Was that the one that gives more stuff to buy? Yeah, Shrine Handmaiden will prepare new items. Nice. Okay, where exactly does this path go? I don't want to go necessarily too far down it, because this does seem to be a bit... not quite where I was potentially headed. But maybe it is. I do also want to investigate this, but let's see how hard this guy up here is. Okay, get stamina back. Okay, answer it's not that hard. Spider shield. Where are the shields? Here we go. A shield bearing a large etching of a spider. Shields of this style are commonly used by savage mountain bandits and offer high resistance to poison. Skill? Weapon skill. A bit redundant, but okay. Equipping this shield in the left hand allows one to perform the skill of the right hand weapon. Okay. Oh, okay, I get it now, okay. Yeah, because most weapon skills basically are like two-handed. Yeah. Or only the left-hand one, okay. I get it. It took me a while to get there, but I got it. Okay. this might be the place of the Legion. Alright, gonna drink. You know what, I'm gonna turn back for now. So we have that unlocked. Let's see. Does this drop down lead to where we saw that crystal lizard? Oh. It's like a whole different path here. Okay. I thought it was going to wrap around to the other path. Like, where we get the lizard, but... Oh, a crest shield. So many shields in this area, I gotta say. A nice shield engraved with a crest. One of the enchanted blue shields. The crest shield greatly reduces dark damage. Skill, parry. Repel an attack at the right time to follow up with a critical hit. Works well equipped in either hand. Alright. There a way I can get back without taking some fall damage? It doesn't look like it. Okay, I guess fall damage is what we'll take. Oh. Okay. It's like smooth enough where it didn't actually fall. That's good. Oh yeah, and that was where the assassin drew to us. But wait, does this actually go... Okay. Oh wait, no, is this a whole other path? So many paths. I don't know which to take. How odd of a clearing that doesn't seem to have any connection to anything. Unless I'm supposed to drop down from here, but I think that's death. Or maybe an NPC will make camp there later. Ooh, item. Oh, another Titana shard. Nice. Okay, and that's the bridge leading into the settlement, I think. Oop. Oh, okay. That's how that wraps around. Okay, let's go back a bit. I feel like there's a lot more to the swamp earlier than we actually dug into. Okay, so if we go up here... Here we go. Drop down here. I hear you, lizard. I'm a-coming! Ah. Twinkling Titanite. Nice. Okay, just loops around that way, though we were charging at him. Did we miss any, off-ramp? Only over here. Which raises the question of how does that connect? And that looks like death. Okay. Drop down. Ah, okay, so you could have gone from either approach. Okay, okay. Alright, let's go backwards a bit, because we missed a few things. And again, I kind of suspect that maybe the entire swamp in general... Is he looking at us? No, he's looking away. Good. Okay, there we go. Might work out the way I was hoping. Need stamina. Guess we'll take a drink. Would ideally prefer not to lose our ember. Yeah, because like, how do we get up there? And where does down there go? sorcerer equipment. Okay. And a sage ring. Not bad. Wait, now. I prefer to look at this stuff this way, because it's a lot easier to toggle through them. Okay, sorcerer... Attire of a sorcerer from the Vinheim Dragon School. A simple hood worn inside the robes represents those who have outgrown the academy, abandoning formal headwear and distancing themselves in order to continue their research in solitude. And then... yeah. Attire of a sorcerer from the Vinheim Dragon School. Long ash-colored robes. Underneath is a deep blue sorcerer's coat. Conventional uniform of the academy. Black-dyed leather gloves embellished with silver medallions. And... black-dyed leather trousers, rugged boots. A sorcerer knows that the long-term research means a lengthy and arduous road ahead. Okay. Okay, given we're kind of going out to the swamp open area, let's cap off. Okay, we got mud crabs to worry about. But what I'm wondering about... okay, green blossom. Ah, here we go. We can use this to kind of get back up to non-swamp ground and avoid the crab. We will have to contend with these guys here, though. Okay, we don't need to go up above again, so we can ignore them. Take that guy down. Now we want to go down over here. I guess this is about as safe a drop-off as we're going to get. Soul of an unknown traveler. There we go. Good. One of the two down. Making sure it's not one of the three. Okay, good. Ember. You guys want to come down here? Hoping that there would be more. Alright, see how we're doing this. Okay, now what were they guarding? Oh, an Estus shard, nice. I will always gladly take an Estus shard. More charges, more health, more chances. Okay, that was the... or no, this over here... yeah, that's the entryway. Ooh, a bonfire. How suspicious. Not a trap, right? Okay, not a trap. Cool. Though in hindsight, I am a bit curious. Travel. That's the crystal sage. Okay, so the other place that we left off with, that is the Cathedral of the Deep. Okay, good to know. Alright. It's gonna be a bit risky, but we could make it over there. Yep. Okay, Fallen Knight stuff. Let's look at that once we're safe. Large soul of an unknown traveler. Okay, not being followed. So let's get the Fallen Knight stuff. Helm of an order of fallen knights who disbanded and fled and met untimely deaths. The drab, tattered hood conceals tough black metal, which provides dependable protection from fire. It is just possible to make out the majestic gold engravings on its surface. Yeah, so again, tough black metal. You can make out gold. Okay, they all seem to be roughly the same. Slightly different on the trousers here. Held beneath the leather boots in drab cloth using a knot of rope and bandage, they are dampened and indelibly stained from the misery of flight. Okay, so like, just cowardly knights. Also interesting. How does one get up there? It looks like it connects back over to, the Crystal Sage area. I'll have to look for a path. But first... Okay. Combat! Combat. Alright. Dang it. Whew. Ah, crap, the other one's coming too. Alright. Gonna have to do some tricky stuff here. Not the most elegant of strategies, but it's a strategy. Okay, drink. Okay, good, we did. Uh-oh. Exile Greatsword and Great Club. Okay. Turn back. What if I don't? Also, let's see what these weapons are here. Exile Greatsword. Bloodstained Greatsword wielded by the Watchdogs of Farron, who preside over the slumber of fallen warriors. The blade is a reminder of the exile's past misdeeds. Inhuman strength is required to wield this heaviest of curved greatswords. Again then, Spin Slash. The Great Club is just a... Oh, okay, we had a large club before. Great Club, wood club fashioned from the branch of a giant tree, requires considerable strength to wield. A hard, durable weapon, its weight makes it easier to break the guard of shields. Warcry, let out a spirited warcry that temporarily boosts attack and enables a special consecutive strong attack. Okay, we can actually use this. Although, like, obviously weight's an issue. So, how much does it weigh? 12. Okay. All the weight. I'm hoping to find a fire around here. Oh, 2 homeward bones. Not bad. Aha! Okay, the other side of that ruined debris, which, yep, we can't open. So, okay. I wonder if there's a fire down below. Oh, there we go. I don't know why the light just played a weird trick of the eyes, but okay. Alright, rest. Okay, this is Faron Keep. So we are about at time for today. I just want to do a tiny bit of peeking around here, but we will start to wrap things up here. Alright, Faron Keep. Oh no. Now this is a swamp that I'm more used to from these games. Hey, slugs! Extinguish 3 flames and open the door to Wolf's Blood. Okay. So, okay. So I was right. So the swamp up above splits into 2 of the Cinder Lords we're looking for. One in the Cathedral of the Deep, and one here basically in the General Keep. So, okay, and those what those chimneys are. The 3 flames that we need to, like, steal or do whatever to. Quite work out the way I'd hoped it would. Do I get poisoned? Yes, I do. Oh, Souls games, you will ever be predictable when it comes to your desire to include a poisonous swamp somewhere in every game, no matter what. Dang it. Dang it. Alright, got it. Go. Okay, what are you guarding? Ooh, a ragged mask. That might be pretty good for me. Okay, so you extinguished the 3 giant chimneys. Okay. Also, I'm curious about that ragged mask. Okay, 0.7. Yeah, you know what? I just think it's a better match for our overall appearance right now. Though I do wonder. I doubt it. Can I equip the assassin stuff yet? Nope. Alright, back to the master's attire. I also do wonder about... I assume the 2 guys up above are gone now. I really should call it, but I'm just like, I'm a bit curious. I feel like there might be a tiny bit more to the normal swamp, but I do think most of it's probably depleted by now. Obviously, we need to get the thing over there still. Gotta make sure we don't pass that up. But I do see some, regular items. I'm a bit curious. Would it be possible to fight the giant crab? Oh, okay. We're being invaded. That I didn't expect. All the more disturbing. We're being invaded, and yet we're not having whoever invaded us rush at us. Oh, there he is. Alright. Hello. Okay, good. Of course. Drink. What I'm curious about, though, is that can I get anything for defeating them? Ooh, okay. Hail Pick and Xanthias Crown. Okay, so we're back to kind of a, I think it was either Demon Souls or Dark Souls rules, where when I beat a Red Phantom, I get their stuff. Which I am very happy with that. Because that was really nice about Demon Souls, I think. Because I remember the 3, like, big dudes... Whoa, what? I don't know why I suddenly got some free stuff, but okay. Ooh, Great Swamp Pyromancy Tome and Conjuration Hood. Nice. Okay. I'm trying to remember if I recall all the things I just picked up. Maybe hide a bit more behind a corner, just in case. Okay, I know we got a Great Pyromancy thing. Alright, Great Swamp Pyromancy Tome. Learn High Pyromancy is a Great Swamp. Can I, like... Okay, so I can't use it from there. So I probably need an actual teacher. I do love me my Pyromancies, what can I say? And then the Xanthius Crown. Crown supposedly made an imitation of a divine creature of Olysiel, land of ancient golden sorceries. If I recall correctly, Olysiel was the land in Dark Souls 1 DLC. So maybe it's made an imitation of the Mushroom Lady? Xanthius clothing is the mark of a researcher of lost sorceries, and the oversized crown is emblematic of their work. Such a curious pursuit is surely nothing to be ashamed of. And then I think the other thing we got was like a crossbow, right? Maybe not, because I guess it would be in range weapons. Ah yeah, it was a Hazel pick. Choice weapon of Yellowfinger Hazel, a finger of Rosaria and Xanthia Scholar. This is both a weapon and a sorcery staff. Interesting. The gold specs are remnants of lost sorceries. Skill, steady chant. For a short moment, boost the strength of sorceries. 19 to use though. And this time around we're going more strength based, so we will not be dipping more into magic. Alas. Okay. Want to make sure I don't get too wrapped in the weeds here. I just see more stuff in the swamp though. And if we got a tome, in theory, like we should be able to learn from somebody. Come on. Ouch. Bear away. Go. Okay, let's pop it back up. Okay, all the dudes over that way. Alright. It is interesting they don't really leave the water, seemingly so. The only thing I'm curious about still is the path to get over this way, which... I do wonder. Real quick. It's up the stairs here. Take a drink. Up here. Oh, okay, I guess he fell. Aha, there we go. Okay, firebomb. And here's what I somehow missed last time. Alright, what do we got? Golden Falcon Shield. Also, I just realized I did not read the description on the Pyromancy clothes we got. Let's see here real quick. Okay, first the shield. A metal shield fashioned in the form of a falcon with wings outstretched. The Golden Falcon was the emblem of an ancient band of sellswords, and even to this day, many mercenaries remain who look upon it as a token of good fortune. Skill, parry. Repel an enemy attack at the right time to follow up with a critical hit. Works well equipped in either hand. And then, okay, what was... Yeah, the Conjuration Hood. Attire of traveling conjurators. Conjurators were the predecessors to pyromancers and spent their lives roaming the lands. No wonder their attire was designed to protect them from fire, poison, and other threats of nature. Okay, it looks like they're all roughly the same. Although, I'm a bit curious about they were the predecessors to pyromancers, because I thought pyromancy was made by the witch from Dark Souls 1, which you found in Chaos. And it seemed like it just came directly from her to her daughters, who then taught it to people, because our teacher's teacher in that game, like, was more of a pseudo-direct? Like, she wasn't human, but she wasn't, like, the full spider lady either. But it seemed to be that she was still a daughter of whatever her name was. Alright, let's go back to the Firelink Shrine and actually wrap things up. We did take down a boss today. We got many an items, so it's not like, you know, today was a waste or anything. Plenty of good stuff. Love to see it. Alright. First off, we give Lady her new upgrade for items.
Ah, well met. How many?
Give Umbral Ash, the Paladin's ashes.
Gracious. Passing fine ash thou'st given. Let this ash bestow nourishment. I only hope these new wares content thee.
Alright, what you got? Okay, I'm not seeing any new... Like, the grave key was what we got from the cemetery, and then the tower key she's had from the beginning. So no new buy this to unlock a thing items, it looks like. No new spells. Some new, like, generic weapons. Oh, Canvas Talisman. Canvas Talismans are store items carried by heralds. Okay. That doesn't really tell much about, like, the Dark Souls 1 painted world. I thought that might tie more into that, but alas, did not. Ooh, Sage's Big Hat. Enormous hat that completely obscures a face, belonging to twin gurus known as the Crystal Sages. Ooh. The pair are said to be successors to the great sage Logan, and this big hat is a symbol of their pedigree. Interesting. The Exile Mask, which we did see one of the guys having before. Iron Mask of the Watchdogs of Farron's Keep. After the Legion's Watchers became Lords of Cinder, the wolf blood dried up, and Farron was consumed by a festering wood. Within the wood, an emancipated old wolf commands watchdogs to defend the sanctity of sleeping warriors. Both the exiles were surely watchdogs themselves, for Farron has always been a land of itinerants. And then the ring. Lloyd's... Oh, shield ring. It's Lloyd again, okay. Ring given to Knights of the Way of the White. Depicts Allfather Lloyd's shield of cast, or cased. Boosts damage absorption when HP is full. Okay, so it's like the opposite of the blue ring. Much time has passed since the worship of Lloyd was common in the Way of the White. The clerics of Kareem had always strongly asserted that Lloyd was a derivative fraud, and the Allfather title was self-proclaimed. Okay, I don't think we really need that. We don't really need the other stuff either. Sage's Big Hat is kind of tempting, but again, we're going more melee build focused in this game, so as much as I want it, I shouldn't get it.
Ashen one.
Alright. And then where is our level up lady? Here we go.
Welcome home, Ash. Speak.
Alright,
Very
level
well.
up.
Then touch the take nourish.
Okay. Okay, let's get vitality. Dang. We are close to another one, though. We might want to just crack another soul to get a level up. Yeah, so let's do more vitality. We're going to basically get vitality on par with endurance, then get them on par, both of these, with vigor, and then get them all to 16. Just enough where we can use heavy two-handed weapons and at least like some like light leather, rather than complete scraps.
Farewell, may the
Alright, and then... Okay... Da-da-da-da-da. Probably an unknown traveler? Yeah, that works.
Welcome home, speak.
Almost a bit
Very
overkill,
well,
but that's
then
fine.
not taken up.
Alright. Bam!
Farewell, I made a flip.
Okay. And I assume I still can't actually equip the assassin armor yet, right? Nope. Where is... Here we go. Alright, we definitely have the aesthetic martial art warrior look going on here. Maybe cash out the rest for good arrows?
Oh, hello, you're back. And in one piece.
Alright, purchase. Bam!
Goodbye. Oh, this place.
Okay. Alright, all looks good. I am starting to warm up, to my giant frosty mace. So I do wonder if I should maybe level it up. Because as much as I'm kind of holding off to see exactly what my options are, there will come a point where that's, you know, a bit ridiculous. So, okay. I think we are good for here for today. Again, I don't mind my look. It is a bit of like hobo warrior going on here, but it also has a bit of like, you know, again, the aesthetic monk warrior kind of vibe, almost. Especially with the ember, the burn parts on it. So, okay. But alright, we'll go ahead and basically call it here for today. And, yeah, like I said, we made some good progress, so overall, quite happy. We took down a boss, what can I say? And we have access to at least 2 of the Cinder Lord strongholds, so again, good stuff. But alright, until next time, later.